Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity, who is starting to reveal itself that it's definitely for the people of South Africa. Thus far, only a few departments that are showing us that South Africans come first. But let's give the benefit of the doubt with the other departments that has failed the people of South Africa, and seemingly some of them seem to be a little bit uncomfortable that other departments are serving the people of South Africa. But this video is not about the GNU, but it is about the possible withdrawal of Chidimma Adetshina from Miss South Africa competition, which is happening this Saturday, the 10th of August 2024. So I have here what looks like a withdrawal letter. You know, these people, they always deny things. And there's something very funny about this letter. I hope you can spot what is funny about this letter, whether it's legit or not, but this is how it goes. This was posted on the 8th of August 2024, that is today. I would like, okay, and I quote, I would like to start off by thanking everyone who has stood beside me right from the start of my Miss South Africa journey. I, no, I'm sorry, I apologize. that paragraph, that paragraph itself, I will explain why I laughed. I'm really grateful for all the love and support I have been shown. Being part of the Miss South Africa 2024 competition has been an amazing journey. However, after much careful consideration, I have made the difficult decision to withdraw myself from the competition for the safety and well being of my family. Ouch, South Africans. And I, with the support of the Miss South Africa organization, Traitor, I live with a heart full of gratitude for this amazing opportunity experience. I would like to take this opportunity to wish my fellow finalists all of the best for the remainder of the competition. Whoever wears the crown represents us all. Clearly, it hasn't sunk in, but it's okay, it's understandable. Then she signs off with three heart emojis signed by Chidimma Adetshina. Now, let's talk about the tone of this letter, which is quite patronizing, if you ask me. Starting with the first paragraph would actually make me laugh. I would like to start off by thanking everyone who has stood beside me right from the start of my Miss South Africa journey. Ma'am, this was all, it was not real. So it was not real. I'm really grateful for all the love and support I have been shown. Yeah, I get it. Your family would show you love. Your Nigerian community definitely did show you love. And the traitors of South Africans, the celebrities of this country, and some YouTubers that I still think every patriotic YouTuber in South Africa, I mean, every patriotic citizen of this country must go and unsubscribe to these YouTubers, some of whom they claim to be Pan-Africanist, because they are the very people that are selling this country for peanuts and putting South African citizens right at the tail end of everything in the name of Pan-Africanism. Unsubscribe to them, go unfollow all of the celebrities of this country. Let's show them who has the power and who's the government. And then this part makes me very much, I love very much when I read this second paragraph. It says, being part of the Miss South Africa 2024 competition has been an amazing journey. What does this sound like to you? To me, as a person who follow beauty pageants, and at the end of the Queen's reign, this is now when she's about to hand over the crown to the next Miss South Africa or Miss Universe or Miss World. These are the lines that they usually use. So clearly this girl in her head, she already thought that she is handing over the crown to the next Miss South Africa. Hence the sentence starts with, being part of Miss South Africa 2024 competition has been an amazing journey. And then this patronizing part for me, but then again, let me not be too harsh here because listen, these news of you discovering that you will never were a South African citizen to begin with, it's not something that you would digest very quickly. Hence, this next line in her letter. However, after much careful consideration, ma'am, you had no choice. It was not something to consider. Your mother committed fraud allegedly in 2003. There is a family or a woman with children whom she cannot register so they can get birth certificates and live their lives in full like you have. Therefore, you cannot say after much careful consideration. No, you had no choice. You had no choice. You had to withdraw from this fallacy. You had to withdraw. Then she goes on to say, I have made the difficult decision to withdraw. I get it. It's difficult because you just discovered that you're not a South African citizen. Yeah, I get other people say, let's not cast aspersions. This girl, she's still innocent until proven guilty. Yes, she's not involved in the crime that her mother committed. And I do agree that one is innocent until proven guilty. But I found out that Chidimma's mother, she was a drug mule. She lived in Lesotho, and when Lesotho government discovered that she is a drug mule, kicked her out of the country, and then she came to South Africa in 2000, around early 2000. And then in 2003, stole a South African woman's ID and assumed her identity, and then registered Chidimma as an infant as a South African citizen, meaning that Chidimma was born in South Africa, but she did not have a birth certificate. And I think that is what drove her Mozambican mother to go and steal the ID of another woman and then give to Chidimma. It's crazy what we are going through. I learned today that over 1.3 million South Africans have this very issue. A sad story of a young girl I watched on, in fact, several girls, little girls. They are no more than 25 years old. Their lives are stuck because somebody stole their parents' ID. And as a result, they could not register to go throughout their schooling careers. It was always a struggle. They don't even have matric results, and yet they wrote matric, but the what do you call this, Umalusi, threw away their examination because it did not have an ID attached to it. So their lives are stuck. They can't open bank accounts. They can't buy anything. They can't do nothing. In South Africa, if you don't have an ID, you cannot do anything because your ID is attached to every system in South Africa, from school, university, jobs, you name it. That is why I was saying in my other video that when you get arrested, it's actually your identity document that your ID number that gets arrested. So that if ever somebody on the outside does what they did to this South African woman by Adetshina's mother, Chidimma's mother, they can still say, but then listen, this ID number is in jail. Why are you opening accounts with somebody's ID number who's in jail? The point that I'm making here is that our ID numbers are in all systems. When you die, your ID number goes red. And there are South Africans who are alive today because the person that stole their identity passed away, and therefore in Home Affairs they are registered as dead. Do you understand that once that has been done, you are nobody in South Africa? And then we have a letter like this to withdraw from the competition that is patronizing South Africans. I mean, she should just withdrawn and kept quiet and kept it moving. So there are more revelations that are coming out about Chidimma's mother. Just like I thought, South Africans, you know us. We don't need investigators. Our police in this country failed us so dismally that they turned us into investigators. South Africans have turned into investigators, and you can never stop us, whether you like it or not. And those of you who think that I'm being dramatic, you're wasting your breath. Continue thinking like that. Those days where you think you're going to gaslight us, especially those that try to gaslight me, you are wasting your breath. You are still going to hear more from me. I'm going to irritate the living daylight out of you until this country it is fixed and have all of your people gone, including you, gone. And please take along the so-called South African celebrities with you, because we're no longer going to support them. We have ceased to stop supporting them. Let them go to Nollywood or wherever would they could go to get the support, not from South Africans. And I say it again, if you are a patriotic South African citizen who is fed up of being labeled xenophobic whenever you ask pertinent questions and then the so-called celebrities and YouTubers question you, unsubscribe, unfollow. Don't listen to their television shows. Don't listen to their radio shows. Reduce their listening rates. They will get thrown out. Those shows will be cancelled because the station or the television will not be making money. If they are promoting a brand, do not even think about buying it, because we've been sold and we are being disrespected. We are called names, we are sworn at, and they think that they are bigger than South Africa and South Africans. Now let's show them where the power lies. Let's show them that without us, you are not influential. You are not a celebrity. We're gonna make you ask for donations. I'm telling you, you're gonna ask for donations. When you get sick or something happens, you will ask for donations and we are not going to give it. No, we get supposed to and then from there we must just, do nothing. Accept. We cannot do that. A whole criminal woman. Yeah, I know I should use the word allegedly. Allegedly, okay. A whole criminal woman allegedly stole a legit South African woman's identity document, probably rendering her to abject poverty. Those children, how miserable do you think they are? And let me make a suggestion here to the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leon Schreiber. So thank you so much for everything that you are doing. And I like what I heard, that there is going to be an audit of all IDs in South Africa. And I volunteer. I'm the first one to volunteer, sir. Check mine first. Check mine first. I volunteer. I'm glad that you are going to be doing an audit of all South African IDs. But my worry is you are going to be doing it with the same staff that has sold our country to the dog. I would very much happy to hear that you are hiring new people that now know that you screw this process, jail time. Jail time. Don't only look at that, look at marriages as well that were registered in recent times all the way back into the 90s, sir. Do that. I am very happy to have heard that is what Home Affairs will be embarking upon. And I think they already started. But I'm saying, I volunteer. Check mine, please. Check mine, please. And the other thing that I would like to suggest to Home Affairs is those that are caught or found wanting in this matter, Chidimma and all the other ones, charge them with treason. That's the first thing. Second thing, the woman whose ID was stolen by Chidimma's mother, she deserves financial compensation from the government of South Africa. And after you have paid this woman and her children the money, go to the Home Affairs officials that sold her the ID of this woman to this criminal Mozambican lady and recover that money from them. Possess their houses, possess their cars, possess whatever that is valuable, and bring that money back. Throw them into abject poverty, the same poverty this poor woman and her children had to endure all these 23 years. Please do that. And then charge them with treason. This thing of saying, no, we are charging them with corruption, we're charging them with fraud. No. Let them know they are treasonists. Selling off your country is treasonist. It cannot be corruption. Treasonists, that's who they are. Charge them with that, sir. Please. Can we call a spade for once? But I'm glad with the plans that are going to be taking place to verify every person that holds a South African ID, even those that are overseas. Those are overseas. Cancel them if they're not, if there is no evidence they are South African. Cancel while they're there. Let those countries deport them to their countries. And obviously, they're going to deport them to South Africa. We should be ready for them at the airports and ask them, where you from? Where you from? And I hope there will also be some kind of a collaboration between South Africa, the US, Canada, Ireland, UK, Australia, New Zealand, you name them, where people came to those countries with a South African identity and passport and even got themselves naturalized into those citizens, to the citizens of those countries, to revoke their citizenship the moment it is discovered that they were never South African citizens. Let's start working and cleaning this country. And that's how we are going to win this battle. None of them are going to come to South Africa. I'm telling you, when they realize, man, the rule of law in South Africa is working, they will find another country to go fuck up. Not South Africa. So South Africa is used as a springboard. The whole aim is not South Africa anymore. But the aim is to obtain a South African citizenship, apply for passport and the ID, and leave to now the final destination, or a destination that is aimed at. And in most cases, it's Canada. Oh, they love Canada. And I'm trying to understand the logic behind going to Canada when Canadians and other people that were naturalized in Canada are leaving Canada because of how expensive life has become in Canada. But no, bona bayojijela phakathi emgodini onenyoka. It shows stupidity, dumbness. Stay in your country. Stop being cowards. Fix your country. Running away is not going to fix your country. There's over 200 million of y'all. Y'all want to just fill up the earth with your nonsense? No, nobody might. It's sooner or later. It's going to be brazen and clear once you land with a Nigerian passport that you're not wanted. That is why this tap needs to be closed in South Africa when it comes to our citizens, our home affairs systems. Automate that bloody department. Please. Ramaphosa, Minister of Finance, please support the Minister of Home Affairs. The largest budget of 2024-2025 must go to Home Affairs. Automate that department and let's get rid of rubbish. Anyways, do not leave this video without liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. And I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.